song.
I actually get to bring the hype song over here. Let me hear what it is. Give me copyright claimed.
Hype, 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 hype. Stop. Wait. God, triple it.
Hi, we are Nolia and the Ramblers, and we are participating in the Battle of the Bands.
And could each of you introduce yourselves individually?
All right. I am Nolia Joy. I am a sophomore here at Rollins College and a music major.
Oh, I'm going? Okay. My name is Simon Ramos. I'm a senior here at Rollins College, and I'm also a music major.
My name is Thomas Todia. I am a senior at Rollins College, don't laugh, and I am also a music major.
So how did you all meet? What brought this group together?
Being music majors.
You and I met first, I think, because we were in acoustic ensemble together for a semester.
That's true. Acoustic ensemble is a class where you come together and you collaborate with each person's original music. They all brought songs, and we first collaborated there. I was like, oh, Thomas is a cool guy. How did I meet you?
Also, acoustic ensemble.
Yeah,
Nolia was also in the group at that time, but she was playing keys at the time. And so she brought in a couple concepts here and there, and we worked with her originals, stuff like that. Then I basically found that Nolia's writing is very, very fits what I look for in songwriters and the way how she incorporates her songs. And so it kind of drawed my attention to want to, be in a group with her. And yeah, now here we are.
So how long have each of you been playing music? What kind of got you into it, and what are some of your inspirations? Think of so let's go with how long have you been doing music for, and then kind of go in your genre, your inspirations, what you like to listen to versus what you like to make, things like that.
For me, I started when I was very young. I was raised in a bluegrass household, so my dad was in a bluegrass band, playing guitar. I started out on piano when I was 5. And then I got serious about guitar when I was 13. Songwriting I've been doing since I was 4, where I wrote my first song called Baby Drives the Car with my dad. It's fun to say, baby drives the car, he drives it down the road. He drives it very carefully so he doesn't hit the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, look at the baby go. It's fun.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, and I started performing when I was 6 with my dad. While his band had their gigs and everything during their breaks, I would come in and I would play during the break, and I'd sing with my dad while he picked with me, and it was a lot of fun. I guess I started getting serious about gigging and everything when that manager kind of saw me come in and I started playing guitar by myself, and my dad kind of left me up there on my own, and the manager was like, hey, do you want to play here? Gainesville, Florida, so he was like, do you want to come play here regularly there? And I had a 3-hour set, and then COVID hit, so it didn't happen, so it was postponed. But then I got to build my set, I guess, and just had more to present. But yeah, and I had an all-girl band in high school called Breakfast for Dinner. Our stuff is out on Spotify, which is pretty cool. And then coming to Rollins, I was like, yeah, I want to be a music major and really pursue this as a career.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Groovy.
keep the...
Thank you, like a driving movie.
Wait, pause.
Resume.
All right, now resume.
Resume. So I've been playing music now. Sheesh, 19 years. I've been playing drums and percussion. It kind of started out when I was 4 or 5 years old. I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and I needed to find some way to get my expressiveness out because I was going through it. I couldn't find anything that was kind of working. So I kind of went through music therapy. Music was kind of like my way of coming to me and feeling to find myself at the time. So it opened up a lot of things in my brain that that I just really appreciated music, and I appreciate what it did for me. And so I got in my first lessons when I was 6. Got my first kit when I was 4. It was an old American Idol drum kit that was at Target, and then from that point on, I got lessons when I was 6 years old, and then I basically have been playing ever since. And yeah, I did the whole high school through middle school, high school bands, the whole 9 yards. I've competed in indoor drum lines for 6 years, where I competed against pretty much everyone in the world in drum lines. And then after when I graduated high school, I wanted to continue my time with wanting to pursue music, but I ended up working at Universal Studios as a performer, which I did that for a while, and then COVID hit, and then I wanted to go back to school and work on my degree, and I did that, and I still work at Universal now, but I've also worked with professional orchestras around Central Florida, so, but yeah, it's kind of been my journey, and I guess I would say that my intro to the genres that I like are very Americana, very kind of like, I've also had bluegrass influence in my family. I'm actually named after the lead singer of Duran Duran, Simon Le Bon. My parents were big 80s fans, so I guess you could say music has always been there in my life as well, in some sort of capacity. But yeah, and this is where it's gotten me.
Oh, I guess it's my turn.
And then there was one.
So, my mom is actually an alumni of Rollins, of the music department. When I was very young, me and my sister, I was probably like 3 when she made the choice, but she had never really pursued music seriously, but all of a sudden she just got this inspiration. She was like, I want to do music as a living. So she worked up a couple songs on piano and just randomly one day walked into the music department and auditioned. And so music has always been in my life through my mom. And I remember she tried to give me piano lessons when I was a kid. I would cry every time, so she naturally stopped that pretty early on. But I always liked that she never forced music onto me. It was just always there, so naturally it began to grow on me. I never really pursued music in any degree until 7th grade, when my bully was bragging about how they were going to be concertmaster of our middle school orchestra, and the only thing I asked for Christmas that year was violin lessons, so I could beat her for the concertmaster chair. And I'll have you know, I did beat her.
No bullies.
No bullies. And actually, that is how I started lessons with the violin teacher here at Rollins, and I have been with her ever since. So this will be my 10th year as her student. Unlike these two, I have always been solely a classical guy. Classical is what I listen to, it is what I practice. So this has been, and actually the first semester I played with Nolia was the first time I tried to do anything that wasn't classical, and I felt like an alien in that room. So being a part of this has been a really nice change of pace for me, actually, and yeah, that's pretty much my story.
Have there been any genres in your exploration of new music that you've kind of gravitated to or enjoyed more so than others, or anything you've come to, especially since you've left purely classical?
So it was actually when I met my current girlfriend, I had pretty much never listened to any of these popular genres. I knew like 2 Beatles songs. It was like that. And so she basically had this mega 70-hour playlist of all of her favorite songs, and I went in like a week-long spree and just listened to all of it. So I joke a lot that my music taste is her music taste, because yeah, I really love classic rock mainly. That's the thing I always gravitate towards. The Talking Heads are my favorite band of all time. I listen to them daily. So you didn't know that? How much have you spoken to me? I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
What's your favorite Talking Heads song?
It changes a lot.
It changes.
It changes.
Change.
Right now,
As the day goes by.
I listen to it too much. I can't listen to it anymore. I really like Born Under Punches.
Okay.
That's right now a favorite.
Solid pick.
Yeah. The studio version. The live version sucks.
You want me to
Studio
keep-
version's better.
You want me to
9
keep that
times out
in?
of 10, studio
Yeah.
version's always better. Always.
Not with the Grateful Dead.
Except for the Grateful Dead.
And most of their live music is better, but their Born Under Punches and their Once in a Lifetime
Okay,
sucks
any
live.
Brothers.
The jam.
There's exceptions, okay? There's exceptions.
Rush.
Eh.
And then, Simon, you said that Nolia has a quality that you like and prefer in your songwriting. Do you want to elaborate more on that? Was it just typically just a bluegrass style, or is there something about her style of songwriting that, in a grander sense?
It's not just the way how she writes, it's the way how, like, musically structured. I wouldn't say Nolia has a bluegrass sound. It's more inspired by bluegrass.
Very Americana.
But the thing about her is that there's never one style you're gonna get out of Nolia. There's never one song that's gonna be the same recipe. But like every single thing that she produces, it's something new and exciting that brings in a whole different other like subgenre to Americana, to bluegrass, it's not just country, and I think it's really like her lyrics have really, like, after knowing each story from each song, that she has made, it brings on a development of time of how I, as a drummer and percussionist, can come in and say, okay, well, if this song is about this, then this is how I want to approach it, to not diminish nor take away anything from what the song is trying to say. And I think it takes a lot of discipline to have that realization that, you're there to be the man to hold everything together because you're a rhythm section, but at the same time, you're trying to tell, in this case, I'm trying to tell Nolia's story in a different picture that helps, create that picture even more. So it's just another added, layering that we're getting into it. But Nolia's songwriting and everything that she puts into it, that's all her putting in there. And then Thomas and I just come in and we just help,
You're the
create
magic.
that story.
So
on
let me
different
actually,
page.
if you don't mind me following
Yeah.
up to that. So I mess with her a lot. I mess with her a lot. But I will say, from seeing her pretty much day one of her freshman year to where she is now, the already huge progress in songwriting is crazy. Like, just, like, every song she presents, I'm like, dang, this is even better than the last one.
She's just a sophomore. That's the thing
No,
about
so
all
I was
of
like,
this.
at first I was like, again, me being pretty much solely a classical guy, I'm nervous being in this setting, honestly. But then I was like, dang, I want to play her music, so
They're making me blush.
don't blush, you're professional.
Don't take it to heart. We only mean half of it.
You can choose which half.
So I guess this might be a question more so for Nolia, because they aren't super involved with Jam-Out. But how do you know about Jam-Out? What's your experience been with that? If you guys do want to put your input of what you've heard anything about my club, you're free to. If you like, it may not be much.
I think, was it in 2023 that you had it during the club presentations? Because I've heard about it during my freshman year here, and I always wanted to go to it, but being a music major, you live in there basically. It's hard to get out.
Correct.
Yeah. And then you did the coffee shop thing, and one of my professors told me about it. Orman at the coffee shop, All Saints, told me about it, and I was like, he's like, you need to do it. I was like, okay. So I did it, and I've loved being involved with you ever since.
Thank you.
I like the way how you've incorporated more, like, not just us music majors, because us music majors, we already have like full plates every single day when we go in there. Like, anytime when you walk into the music building, there's not one person either practicing, doing something with music, doing something with, worth their time. But then once when the word gets out that there's something musically involved that we can be a part of, especially on campus, it's not as common that we find ourselves in that setting to allow ourselves to do that. So I think it's pretty cool that we're able to now like express ourselves a little more outside of our department. So
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know it meant that much to you guys. I hope you guys are graduating this year, right? Or at least you two are.
Us too.
Yep.
That sucks. So we're gonna do Battle of the Bands every year going forward.
We're gonna be.
Good.
I'm gonna be
But
in
as long
town
as
for you.
she's a student and you guys are still only in the Ramblers, she can still bring you guys back to the competition.
That's right.
You gonna fly me back?
Better be able to, for sure.
And so,
Well,
You're
Money
not
would
going
want
anywhere.
money.
I don't know why you think you're going somewhere. You're not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's right. How could I forget?
oh man,
That's
say
We
that
join
louder.
Battle of the Bands because I force them to. If they don't, I will hold them at gunpoint. Okay.
That's
Lord have
correct.
mercy. That is actually
That's
accurate.
correct. She means every word she says.
Mm-hmm.
No, we joined Battle of the Bands.
Can you do that again so I'm not showing my phone? I just looked at my
Why are you looking at your phone?
because I gotta go to work in a little bit.
I do too.
What time is it?
It's 5:08.
Okay. We joined Battle of the Bands because we've been wanting to gig out more. We've done some things with Hannah Stokes. She's this great person, a graduate from here, who she's like renowned around Orlando and all their different venues. And she gets different songwriters from the local place, and she has them come and show their stuff. So when she asked me to do one, I was like, "Can I bring my dudes with me?" And she was like, "Of course." And since then, like I love gigging with them. Just being able to play out more is one of my goals as a student here at Rollins. You know, getting out locally too, to the bars, the restaurants. I'd love to do more of that stuff.
We just do what she says.
We have a few like dates coming up that we're going to be performing, and yeah, we might also follow us on Nolia Joy and all that good stuff. We also have like a couple of merch opportunities that will be coming out within a few months, I want to say. Hopefully, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna merch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Would you like to announce those dates and locations yet, or do you want to keep that to be determined? Because we can announce them here on the.
We will. You you can say that.
Okay. One of our dates that you can come to is Giving Day here at Rollins. We will be playing at 5 p.m. February 20th. Show up, show out. As of other dates, just keep up with the Instagram. Go follow me at Nolia Joy, and it'll be posted there.
So, we're predicting to have a pretty big amount of people at this event so far. So we're gonna have a good amount of people listening to you, probably wanting to dance a bit, move around. How would you suggest people in the crowd dance to Nolia and the Ramblers in your own interpretation? Pick one person to sacrifice to dance.
Her.
Don't do that.
Her.
No.
Her.
Him.
Hell.
No, it's your. No, it's
Or
Your
it's you.
song.
You can all dance
You.
together.
Can I just describe?
Can we all just like be like the monkeys in the circle going like?
Let's not do that.
Not for the memories like 20 years down
If
the
I
road
do-
when you show this
they
to all
have
your
do it
kids.
with me.
Okay, can you guys do it
Okay,
with her?
Do you guys know the like?
Macarena.
No, Inner Zen.
Do y'all know how David Byrne dances and Stop Making Sense?
What does that even look like? I don't even know what that looks like.
When he goes like,
I don't want.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
want
no.
people to. If I look out in the crowd and I see this, I might actually lose it.
yeah, lose it. You're on the drums. Lose it on the drums.
You know, like.
You guys
okay,
know that
making
song
me, like,
from
a little-
Sting? If I ever lose myself, you know?
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how they're gonna be
You
doing
know what I
it.
mean?
Like,
Jack
you know.
Black style, you know? What?
Like a
Joining
little-
hands.
Shake those hips, boys. She's putting all the work.
Yeah, something like that.
Something
know.
like that.
Like.
Woo.
There better be music over this, or it's just gonna be really awkward.
It's gonna be really
Yeah, make sure
awkward.
it's dead silent.
Yeah,
like,
just dead
put
silent.
like twig cracking sounds as it's happening.
Do the crickets.
I'll put crickets in.
Mm,
All
No,
right.
the floor squeaking sound.
Now, Thomas, I feel like you'll do it. Hit the gritty.
I am not hitting the grid. Hope this helps.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. I think that's everything I needed and wanted.